I miss the days of Instagram filled with inspiration for creativity and collaboration. It's been a while since I did a photo shoot for the platform, so let's make Instagram fun again.
Why, hello.
There are a couple photo ideas I had in mind, but let's make myself and my room look presentable.
Okay, I cleaned my room and turned on my lights, so now it feels a little bit more legit. I'm gonna start with the easiest photos to take first, which are ones where I'm not in it. Those are usually snippets of my room for the aesthetics, and also because I've made some changes to my room. I did want to update people on Instagram as to what my room currently looks like. Here we go. Now I'm gonna try to take photos of my room and other angles of areas that I've changed or want to spotlight. So I'm thinking about doing this. I don't even know what it is. It's not really a trend. Okay, I'm thinking about doing this trend where you try to make your photos look more artsy by covering it with a saran wrap and putting some oil or cleanser or something on top of it, so then you get that like blurry film look. And I've actually tried this before, but I've never tried it on photos of myself. Yeah, it just looks like out of focus, but I kind of like the quality. Okay, I'm gonna try to put some oil on it and see how it... Let's see how this works. I have some cleanser. It just looks supremely oily now. I'm confused. Wait, I think I put too much. Oh yeah, I think I put too much. Now it's just like soapy. Sir, what is going on? Oh, it's hella soapy. You know, maybe this could work. Maybe this could work. It's blurry no matter what. I just want to be cool. Oh, wait, hold up. This is really cool. Okay. I was originally thinking of taking more photos, but okay, I'm gonna edit these photos and also try to make a reel.
Now that I'm done taking the photos, let's move on to editing. I do all of my editing on Adobe Lightroom, and I first do it on my computer where I import all the photos, and then I will adjust on my phone because the lighting in the saturation is still a little bit different versus my computer and my phone. I'll import all the photos and start editing on the ones that I like right away. Because I've gotten to the point of editing where I kind of know what style I like, most of the time I'll just copy and paste from past photos that have a similar color scheme or lighting or just general setup, and then I'll adjust a little bit based on that photo. So even though I copy and paste, every photo is retouched on its own. What I usually do right away is I adjust the curves and I up the shadows of the curves a little bit, and then in terms of light, I like to up the shadows even more, lower the highlights, remove the blacks a little bit, and then go up with the whites a little bit, as well as up the exposure just a little bit. For color, I tend to gravitate towards a warmer toned photo, so then I'll up the temperature a little bit, and then I'll also up the tint a little bit as well as the vibrance. Sometimes I'll also add a gradient, so if a part of a photo is too bright or too dark, I'll increase the brightness of the area that's a little bit dark and then try to balance it out as best as I can. And I do this for temperature as well. If there's direct sunlight coming in from one side and it just kind of looks blue on the other side, so I try to balance out my photos as best as I can. And then after I'm done with all of that, I'll adjust the crop. Usually I don't crop too much. It's mostly about straightening out the photo. Usually for photos that are not of myself, I like to take it with my iPhone just because it's a lot easier, and the iPhone camera quality is pretty good. Moving on to the photos that I took with my camera. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with taking self-timer photos just because I don't know how to edit them properly, but then this one in particular was a little bit more difficult because of the new trend thing that I was trying, and honestly, even after I finished editing, I don't know how I feel about it, but it was it was a struggle. I did mostly the same thing in terms of lightness and color, but I tried to adjust it as best as I could, but the white balance still kind of looked wrong in some way, and I didn't really know how to fix it. It just feels a little bit too green, and I'm not really sure what to do about it, but yeah. Okay, so after that's all done, I go back on my phone and I use the Lightroom app to readjust anything that I need to and export the photos just to see how it looks on my phone, and readjust the crop if I need to, but mostly it is what it is and it is good to go. After I finish exporting all the photos, let's go on to Later, which is also today's sponsor. Later is a visual marketing platform that helps creators such as myself and also businesses of all sizes to schedule and streamline their social media posts. There are features like visual scheduling, media management, marketing, and analytics, and much more, but I'm mostly using it to schedule my photos. What I usually do for Instagram is I batch take a lot of photos, which is what I did today, and then I end up scheduling them. So that's what we're using Later for today. We just upload these photos and then I write up these captions. It's really easy to schedule, add hashtags if you need to, and all that jazz. There are a lot of cool features on Later, and I would highly recommend checking it out. If you want to try out Later, you can use the code Alexandra21 for 1 month of the growth plan for free. Thanks again, Later, for sponsoring today's video. Hello fam, it is Editing Zan, and I realized I never filmed an outro for this, so here we are. Creating this video has made me really inspired to be more creative in general, and especially being more creative on Instagram. Instagram holds a soft spot in my heart because it is the first platform that made me want to create digital content in general. But I'm trying to remember my past self where I was inspired to create art for the sake of making art as opposed to the engagement. And with Instagram's recent updates, it really does seem like it cares more about personal capitalistic gains as opposed to promoting creators and promoting art. But I'm trying to find my old love for Instagram again, and making this video really helped that, and I hope this inspired you to, I don't know, make art, consume art, all the love. Sometimes I will see some of the people I follow and some of the other creators that I know and love, which I would like to feature over here, and I feel inspired to live better. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to say, and I hope you enjoyed this video, even though honestly I kind of feel like it's bland, but I'm trying to be more forgiving of myself. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.